Hello and welcome to the final presentation of my classroom management plan for UAM in the M.A.T program under Emily White. In my classroom management plan, my vision statement states the following. I will do my best each and every day for your child. It is my mission to inspire, encourage, and motivate scholars, and my duty to help them develop self-confidence and self-discipline in the process. I will provide a safe, relaxing, and orderly environment in which scholars can meet my high behavioral and academic expectations. I will be fair, respectful, trustworthy, and committed to creating a positive and fun academic experience that will enable scholars to build a foundation for a lifelong love of learning. My mission statement is as follows. My primary purpose as an educator is to help scholars realize that through learning, acquiring knowledge, and expanding their skills, that they can enhance their lives in a positive way from this day forward. I will help scholars to gain self-awareness, strive to improve their self-esteem, and to accept cultural diversity. I will teach them proper social skills, respectful manners, problem-solving skills, and self-discipline so that they may take an increased ownership for their learning. I will guide them to pursue academic excellence, especially in reading, writing, and oral communication, while helping to develop their talents and abilities. I will hold scholars in a high regard and do my best to ensure that they will exceed all expectations. I will manage an efficient and effective classroom, both organized and structured, each and every day. I will teach in a variety of different learning styles so that everyone will have an equal opportunity to learn. My goal is to challenge scholars to be their best selves and to make a positive impact wherever life takes them. My classroom rule plan is annotated as be smart. S is for say please, thank you, yes ma'am, and no ma'am. M, make a point to follow directions, listen, and be kind. A, arrive on time, prepared, and ready to enjoy learning. R, respect the rights and property of others and the teacher. T, try your best to learn and act responsibly at all times. It's important to note, too, that this is for a 5th grade literacy class. Our procedures, I have several listed, but classroom procedures. I have several listed, but today, for time purposes, I'm only going to talk about 4. The first one is entering the classroom and getting to work immediately. And please keep in mind that this is for 5th grade English literacy. And the students will be lined up against the wall waiting for the bell to ring. Once the bell rings, I will shake hands with them individually and ask them, would you like a handshake or a hug today? I will always make eye contact and smile, no matter their choice. As they enter, I will tell them to pick up their name popsicle stick and stick it on the metal cookie sheet, deciding to put it on the lunchroom side or the lunch from home side. That will get 2 pieces of information to me at once. After they do this, and while entering the room, I tell them to please place their homework folders in the basket before picking up their bell ringer, or do now assignment, which is also my pre-assessment, by the way. As they take their seats, I remind everyone of our quiet as a mouse rule and that today's objective is on the board. I will do this every day to ensure that this procedure becomes a routine. As far as turning in papers, we will most often pass the papers up. I will usually have rows of 4 or 5, and once they get to the front, they will pass those to the left, and student number 1 will put those in the appropriately labeled shelf next to my desk. As far as walking in line, the school has several rules on this, but to hold up our end, we will walk, not run, on the right side, using whispering voices and hands at our side. If someone forgets, I will call their name and they will immediately come to the back of the line with me. If they do not come the first time I call, then they know that the preset consequence will be 5 minutes during recess. We will have practiced this procedure repeatedly, as with all of these, until they become routine. The last procedure that I'll include today is lining up. When it's time to exit the room, I will announce 10-second tidy for everyone to gather their things, lunch boxes, jackets, etc., and stand straight beside their desk. I will call out the preset team numbers to line up first. The last one will turn off the lights and close the door. As far as rewards, I will have a best behavior chart. Each scholar will have what I call a cool card, which is a punch card. I will have a special hole punch, and each punch equals 1 point. And they'll come up with 20 per page or per card. They will get them for perfect attendance all week, no tardies all week, homework all week, making an A on a test, homework, or assignment, clean desk all week. They'll get another hole punch on Friday. Anytime they're caught being exceptional, whether it's behaviorally or academically. Participation, I will get that, and then just my teacher's discretion. The reward points can be redeemed. They can check those in and do everything from, for 5 points, you get to wear sunglasses at recess, to 10 points, you get a snack choice, to 15 points barefoot day, you get to be barefoot all day in class, and down to 25 points, you get to pick a game for the whole class. And then they can also pool their points and get the larger prizes, like an ice cream party, popcorn party, or lunch with the principal. Classroom consequences chart. We will have warning signals, verbal warning signals, responsible thinking, and apology. Next phase will be loss of privileges, activity, or interaction. The next level would be a teacher chat. That's always done in private and with individuals. The next one would be parent note or call and restitution. The next level would be parent conference, and then principal chat. There are 3 phases of consequences that I wanted to mention. Establishing them is number 1. They have to be agreed upon by the class and hopefully set and made in conjunction with the class. There will be a consequences reminder as the second phase, and then implementation is the third. 4 keys to successful consequences are that they be delivered with tenderness and heart, that they be guided instructions that accompany them, and that they are appropriately linked to the disruptive behavior. The 4th one is that they must be carried out in a quick and timely manner. It does little good if you punish someone a week or even a day later with consequences. There's also responsible thinking that we have to consider, the apology. Sometimes it will call for restitution to be made, and also another consequence would be a loss of privilege, either for a short time, temporarily, or permanently, depending on the situation. The key to successful classroom management is the enforcement or implementation of consequences. If you set them, you must follow them. There must be a follow-up on responsible actions. Any deviation from that plan will underscore your efforts in this area. As far as signals within the classroom, I'm a firm believer in those, and I think any signals can take such little time compared to all the verbal transitions that you need to make during a classroom session. One of them would be back to work. I move my finger in an index circular motion, spiral motion, and they know that means back to work. Slow down. Scholars will use the sign, and when I say sign, this is from the American Sign Language, of extending their forearm at the elbow crease and moving their fingers slowly towards their wrist. So you start out with your hands apart, moving to the center, and that tells me to slow down. Think time. This is also something from American Sign Language. It's when you put your index finger to your temple, left side, squint your eyes. Sometimes there's different variations of that, but that's what think time means. I need you to slow down and let me think about this. Our snap, snap, snaps. That is how we will recognize and appreciate good effort instead of maybe verbal praise all the times. And it's important to get the other scholars to join in on praising successful. The last part of my classroom management plan includes the beginning of the year letter to parents, teachers, and students. It also has a contract, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. This is a contract for each of us to sign, and this part, the first part, addresses the student. As a student, I will always do my best, be kind and helpful to my classmates, show respect for myself, my school, other people, and the property. I will obey classroom, school, and bus rules. Also, we do not use the words hate or I can't in this classroom. I will come to school prepared with my homework and my supplies, and I will spend at least 15 minutes each day studying or reading at home. I will talk with my parents each day about my school activities and homework, and lastly, I will believe in myself. The parents or guardians, hopefully, will sign the following. As a parent or guardian, I will show respect and support for my child, the teachers, and the school. I will support the school's discipline policy. I will provide a quiet, well-lit place for study and supervise homework. I will attend parent-teacher conferences. I will talk with my child each day about his or her school activities. I will assist with at least one school or classroom activity or project. And lastly, I will read with my child for at least 10 minutes each day. As a teacher, I will show respect for each child and his or her family. I will make efficient use of learning time. I will provide a safe and comfortable environment. I will help each child to grow to his or her fullest potential. I will provide meaningful and appropriate homework activities. I will provide necessary assistance to parents so they can help with assignments. I will enforce school and classroom rules fairly and consistently. I will supply students and parents with clear evaluations of progress and achievement. I will use special activities in the classroom to make learning a fun and enjoyable experience. And I will demonstrate professional behavior and a positive attitude at all times. So this concludes my classroom management plan. I hope you enjoyed it, and with anything else in teaching, things can be deleted, changed, or added to at any time based on the needs.